Plug it in and get ready to rock.
Sit your ass down at the hands of the clock.
With Renegade, Pineapple so sublime.
Like, comment, subscribe. It's time! Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to Pineapple Plus, the show where I play the month's PlayStation Plus games. I have played The Swindle, This War of Mine, Askend 2, not Fury. I was playing that in between episodes while I was waiting for something. And Titan Souls, which incidentally reminds me of Fury. Now I shall be playing Day of the Tentacle, the remastered version. I know quite a bit about this game already, but I've never played it. But I love this type of game, so I'd actually already bought this, which is rather annoying. I bought this like a week before I found out that it was going to be on here for free. I didn't buy it in a sale though, so I bought it really cheap. But let's take a look. Day of the Tentacle. Day of the Tentacle. Look at that, / Double Fine.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Listen to
Makes
Green.
me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive.
That's how I always want to feel.
feel
More
like I
aggressive.
Like I could. Like I could.
Holy crap, he grew arms.
Take all the world.
Oh shit, bro, that's not good.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacles mutated into an insane genius.
my old
and
friend.
Dr. Fred's going to kill them both.
Oh schnips.
I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion. Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area
Reviewing
behind those
to do.
double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain command HQ
Reconnaissance.
here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Right, so the first thing I should say about this is that if it feels dated, that's because it is. This is obviously a remastered version of rather an old game now, and they want to keep it true to how it was. So they've still got all the same voice acting, the movement's still a little bit weird and stuff like that. They've just made it look a lot cleaner so that it's still easy to look at now. But yeah, this is, I can't remember when this came out, but it is a while ago. A bit before my time, I believe. Initial release date, 1993. So this came out when I was 1. But yeah, it's always something I wanted to play. I like LucasArts / Double Fine / Telltale, all the Telltale style point and click games, and Sierra. Sierra do good point and click games too. Can't forget that. The new King's Quest is beautiful. But yeah, this is definitely my kind of game. And this is also a sequel as well to Maniac Mansion. How do I interact? Square. This is a sequel to Maniac Mansion, and I believe in this one there is actually the whole of Maniac Mansion in it. Is that not a thing? I feel like I've read that at some point in Day of the Tentacle you could find a computer or something and play Maniac Mansion, which would be cool that you get the whole thing, really, which makes this really the more worthwhile of the two to remake, because you get both. Right, let's see if anyone shows up. No, that's busted, so I can't
It
actually
looks
use that.
broken, but there's something in the coin return.
Dime, let's give Dime, pick up Dime. Let's steal that.
There's something funny about that clock.
Is it the Roman numerals? 3, I know they're correct. 3, 6, not, yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12. I wondered if they were wrong. Can I open?
Aha!
I can.
A secret passage.
Boom!
This is all too easy.
Well in. I've never played this before. I suppose it helps that he did tell you about... There's something weird about this clock.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually, until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
I'm gonna set them free.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Goddamn purple one. Could the green one just be our friend and we can hang around with the green one?
Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
Oh,
I'm trying to talk him
yeah.
out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Click.
Living lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river!
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course! That's why I'll have to do it! Yesterday! Through the time machine!
Yeah,
This is
cool.
all your
Just straight up
fault,
to the time
Bernard.
machine.
Behold, children, the Chronogon!
Daw, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh. Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew
Oh, I
should
didn't even
have
go
bought a
anywhere.
real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just
Send them
help
back in
me find
time.
The plans. They're in this house somewhere.
We start making the batteries
What am I
now,
going to do?
pick them up from the
I
future,
think I made
and then we
myself
drop them off in the
perfectly clear.
past.
Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
It'll be fine. All we need is a giant fucking diamond. That won't be hard to acquire.
Maybe I put them upstairs.
Paper.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using
The time
highly
toilet.
sophisticated time
Behold the
chronogen
time
technology I've
toilet.
installed in each chronogen, you can flash small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flash small
Ah.
inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's his name.
Oh, shut up!
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie.
Chronojon. Didn't even pick up on that.
He's my great
Heard Chronotron.
great grandfather. He'll know what to do.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
I guess. So has he got a can opener that he carries on him for some reason, and the application. Right. So,
Grody.
Grody. Let's see if we can find this person. I wonder if I can open the clock up again. There's still a secret way into the basement. There is indeed. He's a bit big to fit in there. And there's Red Edison. I know what's up.
It's covered with plans and junk.
Whatever are the chances in this kind of game that that's going to be the exact same looking character with the exact same voice?
Hey.
What is it?
Oh, shocker. I love when this was, like, normal for games. Pattern application.
Super battery, eh?
And he's an Edison, so he likes patenting things.
I amaze myself.
That's all he did.
Oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Oil, vinegar, and gold. Have I genuinely got to now go and acquire those 3 fucking things? Can I have this lab coat?
Hey, only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Can I have a job so I can wear that lab coat? It looks pretty cool.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
Yes,
Got another design change.
I have an idea.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
A tiger. A chrome-plated bald eagle robot on it. Yeah, that sounds good. How about a skull with scorpions in its mouth? It should have a hologram on it somewhere. Babe in a leather bikini swinging a broad axe. Let's go with that one.
In a leather bikini swinging a broad axe.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Nice. I've just noticed something very important. There are distinguished gentlemen here, but there is the most distinguished gentleman up here. This is Max from Sam Max, one of my favourite games of all time. Let's go and have a little look-see at Max.
The late Max Addix. His petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
Is this N1 Jar Jar Binks? I'm struggling to work out who that is. That genuinely looks like Jar Jar Binks. I think it's been... I wonder what was in the original, because obviously that can't have been Jar Jar Binks then. I wonder if that was still Max, because it was LucasArts. I wonder if that's the guy from Tales of Monkey Island. Was it Guybrush Threepwood? Call a horse.
Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
If you want to put it that way.
Yeah, let's just think you're a fucking dick, mate. They talk to the rest of us.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, why is he hitting on the
I live
horse?
here. What are you doing here?
We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it
Fred,
really
Ned,
matter?
Jed.
Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So,
Jed's left-handed.
I'm frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
In case that comes in useful afterwards. Because Jed is the one over on the right-hand side of the screen. He's holding the sword in his left hand. And the other one, Ned, I believe, is using the hammer in his right hand. So that must be Jed. That's the way. So Jed's left-handed, in case that was to come up.
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
Kid's just
No.
desperate to be naked.
No, you most definitely should not.
Whoa.
You couldn't get your body shape right anyway.
That's
You
harsh
must have
now.
Cemented two slabs of marble together. But
Come on,
then the
man.
statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have
That's
one
cruel.
anyway.
Look, don't call up.
We would have one anyway.
Dang.
Boom.
Please give me back my hammer.
Don't.
Please give me back my hammer.
Run like the wind. There's a Jed and Ned's beds. There's a Ned bed and a Jed bed. Where's Red's bed? Oh, I can go. That was by accident. I meant to look out the window. I'm glad I did it wrong. Right, there's a pulley.
It's one of those pulley things.
So if I had...
Nah.
Not push.
Nah.
Pull the pulley. So if I had some rope, I could probably get down here. There's John Hancock shitting his pants, apparently.
Yo.
Hello?
What's up? You cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Oh, it's just cold.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity.
He just keeps touching the log.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the science.
He's got a good
member
voice.
of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule filled with remembrances.
I'm
of
gonna
our
call you
time
Tommy
to
till
be
you
revealed
don't call me
400
fucking
years hence.
chubby. You prick.
Has anyone ever told you you're a
Very snappy dresser.
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Tentacle, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Whoa.
Whoa.
George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington. Do you really have wooden teeth? As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety. Where could I get some of those? They're rather expensive.
Can't I borrow yours to light them on fire? Let's go through this Cyclops chicken door over here. Spaghetti. Oil. There's one of the things I needed. Oil, gold, and I can't remember what the other thing was now. Bucket, take that. Let's use the bucket with that so I get some water. Splosh. Don't know how these things are going to come in handy, but we have can opener, wine bottle, red paint, spaghetti, oil, water, and a brush. So let's, oh, not that. Let's give him the oil.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Beautiful. So gold. I don't remember what the other thing was, mate. But what I believe I can do is now go into the future.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's
I wonder if I can get vinegar
alive
here, and maybe the third thing is in the future.
Get me out of here. I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Oh, I wonder if I could do something in the past that gets rid of the tree. If I can get Washington to chop down that tree so that when she went into the future there never was a tree, then she wouldn't be caught in the tree, which would free her up and mean I can start playing as her. Boom. Ooh, creepy. So, I just noticed that the camera has been off for quite a while, but obviously that doesn't really matter. But that is going to be as much as I'm going to play this for now. It's probably not as interesting to watch as it is to play, because it is mostly about looking into things and getting all the little details and the little jokes to put everything together, more than I just feel like if you were just watching this it would be a little bit boring, because I actually have to sit and listen to everything, otherwise I'd never accomplish anything. But I really enjoy this kind of game, and I've really enjoyed this. It is quite dated. It's definitely not the best point-and-click game I've ever played so far, but that is just because of when it was made. You can't really fault it for that. It is still charming though. It's got that sort of feel to it that most of the games around that time had. Most of the games like this, most of the LucasArts games, have this kind of strange, but it's just enjoyable how slightly weirdly everything's put together. A lot of it doesn't necessarily always make sense, but that's kind of nice. But I like this kind of game, and this is quite a good remaster. It looks quite decent, and I like that they've got the same voice acting, and it's all slightly still clunky still when you have to look into things by using this kind of menu, which you would never use now. You wouldn't make that into a game unless you were trying to make it like one of these games. A new game probably wouldn't use this, though I quite like it. I think it's nice to have the options come up like this.
I can't. Uzo's intimidating.
But yeah, I would recommend giving this a go if you like point-and-click games. Even if you don't, I think it's interesting. This really isn't for everyone. But yeah, I like it. I'm going to play more of this. I will probably end up playing this game in 4. I'll probably go through the entire game. But for now, I'm going to give it I'm going to give this game a 6. And that is because, as much as I really like this kind of game, this is quite dated, and I do have to compare it to the other games that are on here, and you can't just judge it based on the nostalgic feel of it. It's good. I really want to play the rest of it. Of the 5 games out this month, the 2 I'm going to probably play all the way through are this and Titan Souls, and I'm probably definitely going to play this one most of all. And this is definitely more up my street. This is more my kind of game. But I would say if you had to just download one game this month, I would say download Titan Souls. I think that's the most interesting. I think it's quite unique in its mechanics, and that's really nice. But yeah, there's a lot of good games this month. Askend is not at all. It's not. That's quite boring. But yeah, this War of Mine, they're very diverse as well. There's nothing that really brings them together as much as there's like some element that you find in most things, but they're quite different from each other, but they're all very good. It's a good set of games this month. You can't really knock them. But yeah, Day of the Tentacle Remastered, if you're into this kind of game, if you're into puzzles or adventure games, or you want something that's going to be quirky, I wouldn't necessarily say it's going to be funny. It can be a little bit dated. The jokes might not be as good as they can be. If you want to go funny, I would still say go download Sam & Max. That is my favourite point-and-click series of all time. But that's it for this episode. I will see you next month for more Pineapple Plus. And hopefully we can keep it going with the good games. It's been going well again. We had a little bit of a downfall for a while, but we're back in a good spot. See you next month. Goodbye. That is fucking terrifying. Oh, he's disturbing with... Oh, he's got meat eyes.
He looks like he's got pink eye.